A Bangarang Rufio! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lost Boys Gaming. It happened. I did not think that it would happen. I said that it would not happen. Yet, here we are. It happened. Gen 9 coming to the Switch later this year. We gotta talk about it. Welcome back, everybody. Before we get into Gen 9 Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video today so you're kept up to date with everything going on here at Lost Boys Gaming. We're going to be sure to be bringing you the latest and greatest news about Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, which were just announced. We got to talk about this. So, we had our Pokemon Presents earlier today. There was some speculation that this was going to be a Japan exclusive event. We never saw any sort of announcement about it on the Nintendo of America or the Pokemon USA versions of accounts. It was only ever tweeted about or mentioned through the Japanese accounts. With everything going on in the world right now, especially with what's going on over in Ukraine, we thought that this may be just a Japanese event, as the social media really has gone dark for Nintendo of America, and Pokemon even hasn't really been giving us much information about anything. We didn't even hear about Majora's Masks. We didn't hear about this Pokemon Presents, but needless to say, it did happen this morning. We were able to see it on the Pokemon YouTube page, and boy, did we get a nice surprise. Earlier this week, we talked about what we could expect to see, and some of those things did come to fruition. We did see some stuff with Cafe Mix. They're adding some new Pokemon. They did add a little bit of a DLC, I guess you could say, to Legends Arceus. It's just more of a free update rather than DLC, in my opinion. So we did see that. We did see some stuff going on with Pokemon Unite. But we did not get anything with Pokemon Home, which was kind of sad. I'm interested to see what happens there when we get that connectivity with BDSP and with Legends Arceus. We also did get some updates with BDSP with Oak Sledder and be able to get Shaman. So there's a couple of exciting things there, and it was a pretty good presentation, honestly, up until the last 3 minutes when I just exploded and blew my mind. So with the last 3 minutes of the presentation, as everyone, I'm sure all you know, we did get a reveal of Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Scarlet. Now, we don't know a ton of stuff up to this point. I'll probably have another video up here in a little bit, breaking down the trailer, going through some of the things and trying to find any of the hidden items or objects or clues that we may see. But we did get a few more hints, at least, of what we can kind of expect. It looks like we're going to be in a Spain region with Sword and Shield. Galar is based off of the UK. Looks like we're going to be in a Spanish region with this, especially once you get into some of the names for the starters. And it did show the 3 starters that we will see in Scarlet and Violet. I'll throw a picture of that up here right now for you guys. So let's just go through this and let's learn a little bit about the starters. First of all, we've got Sprigatito, which is our kitten-looking grass starter. So it's a grass type, straight-up grass starter. It'll be interesting to see what dual types these are given as we get more information later and we get the different evolutions down the line. So the category, it's a grass cat Pokemon. It's 1 foot 4 inch, 9 pounds. Ability is Overgrow, and the description is the capricious, attention-seeking grass cat Pokemon. Next, we've got Fuecoco, which I gotta say it like you're saying it with your Spanish accent, you know, Fue. Makes you think like in Fuego, on fire, you know. So that's gonna be a fun little Fire Croc Pokemon. Height 1'4", 21.6 pounds, and its ability is Blaze. The laid-back Fire Croc Pokemon that does things at its own pace. I know this one, the thing that I've really seen about this Pokemon online is that it looks like one of the Among Us characters, which once you kind of see it, you can't unsee it. But hopefully this could be a cool Fire Croc Pokemon. And then last but certainly not least, we got Donald Duck over here, aka Quaxly, the water Pokemon, the duckling Pokemon. Height is 1'8", 13.4 pounds. Its ability is Torrent, and the earnest and tidy duckling Pokemon. So we have our 3 starters. Now, it's always interesting to see how these evolutions pan out. people are already picking their starters online, I see. I know that I'm probably leaning towards either Fuecoco or Quaxly at this point. Typically, I do go with the fire starter after red is where it kind of all started with Charmander, you know, picking that fire starter. Galar actually went with the Grookey as my starter, so you never know what it'll expect. It really kind of depends on what the final evolutions will be. Typically, I've liked to look ahead and kind of see some of the leaks and spoilers. I'm not sure if I'll do that this time around. I really did enjoy going into Legends Arceus pretty much just blind. It was pretty fun to see some of those things new. So we'll see how much I decide to get into those as we get ready for this launch later this year. As always, though, I'll keep everything spoiler-free here. Whether or not, though, I decide to do that on my own, I guess we'll see. So later this year, though, we can expect to see Pokemon Violet and Scarlet coming to the Nintendo Switch. I know I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get some more information here in a little bit. I know that they'll probably be silent for a little bit, I would imagine, just to kind of keep the mystique behind everything going. Hopefully we'll hear something in the next couple of months. Maybe we'll get a release date. I doubt we'll get any evolutions of the starters. If I remember right from when Sword and Shield were announced, we didn't really see anything until I actually just saw some leaks online was how I first saw those. People who got the game early and were posting some screenshots of stuff. So we'll see what happens there, but hopefully we'll get a release date. It did say late 2022, so if you're going to be dipping deep into those pocketbooks, we've got Breath of the Wild 2 hopefully coming out still this year, Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Bayonetta, Mario Strikers, Splatoon 3, so 2022 is really just stacking up across the board for Nintendo. And then they really went through an open world mainline game. I know we talked about Legends Arceus being a mainline, but we did get some confirmation as well from Cerebi that this will also be an open world game. We'll see some blending of the towns into the wild. So it's going to be really interesting to see how and more this happens. We did see how the overworld does have the Pokemon spawning. Hopefully we'll get to see those shiny spawns like we did in Legends Arceus. The textures look pretty awesome in this. You look at some of the Pokemon renders with Sviper, and specifically looks really good. There's a Magnemite, Larvitar. There's so many good things that are popping through this trailer that it really does seem like this is built off of what they did with Legends Arceus. And personally, to me, I feel like this is almost like Legends Arceus was just the first step. Let's see how this is. Let's see what it does, and then with how well it's been received, I think that's partly been like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm pretty sure they probably had this. I mean, obviously they've had this in their back pocket for a while and they've been working on it. But I think that just seeing the success of how Legends Arceus has done has really kind of springboarded that and given people an extra level of hype for Scarlet and Violet. I think these will be some awesome Pokemon games. Hopefully, it'll be interesting to see how the storyline plays out. It looks like there's some really unique and interesting areas that we'll be able to explore. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from the Pokemon Company about this game, or these games, and what we can expect for Gen 9. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I'd like to invite you guys to hit that subscribe button and like this video today so you're kept up to date with everything going on with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's going to do us for us today, guys. Make sure, again, check us out on Twitter. We will always be doing some giveaways and stuff like that, so make sure you give us a follow there and be able to keep up to date when we post new stuff as well. So until next time, guys, catch you later.